Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of the Latin Empire in Romans 4. And, well, here we are, once again, just, getting ready to trash the papacy with their allies and so on. So, here we are. I'm only going to go for Ancona. I really want to make sure I don't get highly aggressive expansioned upon, but there is one thing I might have noticed. Using the influence ideas and Ancona, not influence ideas, I can, well, effectively say, give me this or you will die. Now, 40 aggressive expansion, and I'll be honest, I'm not sure if that will apply in a higher number to him or not, but I'm going to try it anyway and do it. We'll use the map mode just to see what happens. So it's 20 with him, 25 with them, 30 with them, not 40 as it was said, and 25 all of them. They're not going to join it, and so on, so it's all good. So I could either core it immediately or convert it in under a year. I'm going to convert it. Move an army there then. And, well, that really meant there's no need for bloodshed then. Well, no need for any bloodshed. Rather, I should say, I should actually use my English, to moderate levels. So, we can start massing on the Egyptian border again. No problem. I'll keep some troops over there while it's converting. Shouldn't be any issues overall. So this is a level 4, is this? Yeah, those are both level 4 forts, that's good. So that was, well, that was a lot easier than it was expected to go. I was expecting a bit more of a pain in the ass issue with it, but it seems it's gone well enough anyway. And, well, we're gonna get a nice bit of extra stuff from this province, even if it isn't a part of our states yet. So I can get this now and get upgraded transports, and I don't think I'd mind that, because that would probably make it a bit easier for me to, well, they make them last longer and they would actually contribute more if they're forced into combat. Wait, trade efficiency and trade depot. Yeah, I'm getting that tech even if it's a bit early. So I'll upgrade all the ships now, I guess, in Dalmatia. So these have 6-8, and they've got a speed of 5. 41 ships upgraded, so that is going to change them to 8 cannons, 24 hull, so that makes them more resistant, so I'll be less likely to lose them. That's good enough for me. Now I could get a regimental system for less cost, or I can just go for the next military tech, which gives increased supply limit and more cav shock. And in all honesty, what happens after that is, no, it's tech 64 for that, 67 for them, and okay, I'll get leather cannon after that tech, so let's go for it, I guess. Anyway, so with this, it looks like I'll be able to just slowly expand here, possibly by just threatening them with the provinces that I can get claims on. So let's claim, we've got a claim on Sadar, haven't we? And I could actually warn them as well if I wanted, which was mildly hilarious. Yeah, we've got one on Sadar. Hammer, I guess I'll go for now. We'll take all of southern Syria, and if we can help it, then we'll start on the Palestine region, and then so on. Because we don't intend to go into Arabia itself, and this would split them in half, bar this small area here, which would hurt them quite significantly, I imagine. And, well, let's see. that upgrade does mean I should start getting a few things done with our trade. So these are definitely more expensive. They're not going to be a free upgrade, so I'm going to use money doing this. Wait a second. Trades depot. But wasn't that just... wasn't that what I just unlocked? What did I just unlock then? Am I getting this confused or something? Well, there's universities, and I like those. I do eventually want to develop all provinces and throw a university in there, because development costs and they don't take up a building slot in effect. I wish they, if you... Oh, my, I'm over 2,000. Nice. Great Britain's getting up there as well. Good job him. Anyway, so we're going to have this everywhere pretty fast, actually. Well, not everywhere, but it's going to spread fast around our country. And the slowest it can go is quite slow, but considering I have lots of provinces which are going to act as areas of getting it quickly, I should get it in at moderate speed. So the one after this, is it the manufactories? Yep, it is. And I have a decent chance of spawning that myself, so yeah. So with 140,000, I'm doing quite well. Now that's 4 years ahead. I could go for this. Possibly would suffer, but I'm not sure. I have started coring this, haven't I? Yes. Yes, Sweden. Me and Sweden have a very good alliance now. The Blasphemy Act. Missionary strength, I'll take all of that. Because we're going to need it for our next set of conquests. So I'll fabricate on, I guess, Romagna next. Because if I get Romagna, that's a fort less of theirs. They can use. And, well, the fleet I can get ready in preparation for this next few things that will occur. But let's get you over here as well. You can stand in Dolkadir. And with the next tech, they should be able to stand pretty much anywhere at 30,000. Well, not here, but this is really low development. It's a desert. I'm not going to have that much of a degenerate area. These will probably be like the weakest areas I have here. And then all the coastline is going to be easy to move about on. And I don't own it yet, so it has a lower supply limit. So what did I actually just unlock, even? Trade depot. I could take the middle tech right now if I wanted. Should I? I'm not sure. Land maintenance would have its effects. Oh my, that's a nice air. Zoe is interesting. I can definitely get behind those stats though. Because it would be good for when we're at peace, because we can easily get tech and all that during that period. So regimental system would give a land maintenance modifier, which would be substantially useful. Defensive mentality is alright. That would actually be very useful against Azerbaijan, who would want to come in and siege all the forts here. This does slowly push me over to this. So let's take the... Do we want to? Because it is 380. And will push me back quite significantly. Egypt is not going to be at 620 for a while, I imagine. Did he take land off Ethiopia? Probably not. Let's see. Dongola's actually taken land off the Gurids at one point, or the Gurids gave it to them, I'm not sure. Kawar's lost a lot of land to them as well. But I think they reclaimed some of their land off Azerbaijan, who's lost a gigantic chunk thanks to Ukraine in that. Waiting till there's another large Middle Eastern war would be a very good idea, I think. Because it would definitely give me a better situation to attack into. I mean, I'm the biggest army in the world. France has a just look at the force limit. They have got full quantity, yes. They're definitely not supporting it as well as I would support my own. Considering my I always want to say humongous, I don't know why. Sweden has more troops in Ukraine, which is mildly hilarious, considering how unpopulated that area is compared to this. And then Azerbaijan has 70,000, they have less than Kawaz now. The Gurids have 93,000, so they're definitely very hefty. Egypt only has about 67,000, they were exhausted. Dongola has 64,000, would definitely put up a fight as well. Andalusia is the weakest, really, and I think that's why Dongola and that won't attack there anymore. And I'm probably even pronouncing this wrong. Well, probably been pronouncing this wrong. I mean, look at the modifiers they get, though. So they are very, very strong. They have got the Gurids. The Gurids probably cancel out them, but they are not allied to them. The Gurids can outnumber Egypt and Azerbaijan. And with Andalusia, it looks like they probably get a very positive numbers advantage, just not a position advantage. So I unlocked trade depots, yet they're already built. What? Like, there can't be a mistake on that, can there? So we can wait a bit longer, I think, for the tech. Let's take it... this is 3 years ahead now. I'm not really sure what I want to do in relation to that. Does increase supply limit considerably. And then I get another increases 2 techs later, so I can definitely support masses of troops in one area. Might be a good idea to wait till these areas start embracing this institution. Egypt is getting it fast, and I don't know how, but then again, I think they've got... Yeah, it's the other institution. If you had that embraced, you get this faster. One of the Indian empires is having an issue over there, it seems. Ragusa here is doing alright. So, it looks like we'll get it quite soon. What else is there to think about? Well, our little full enforced demand worked a wonder over here. So maybe we can use that to our advantage against certain other nations over here as well. And, for example, I'm thinking Provence, because if we can say, hey, give me that and then that, that gives me an extra province over here to also play around with. And then, if I can get claims on, say, Pisa, can demand that. And then, really, I could use this mechanic a lot more than I currently am. And I definitely should be using it. Because if I use it to demand the provinces I want, I can make them weaker before I actually have to go to war with them. Also, I lost an advisor at some point and didn't notice. Let's replace him. Anyway, over here, in relation to when their next, like, big... I'm going to call it the big Middle Eastern War. The Great... the Great Middle Eastern War. Whenever the next one of those occurs, that's when I pounce on Egypt. And I'm going to pounce for southern Syria and more. Because if I can get that land alone, it weakens Egypt further, and I could hopefully, possibly start to make it so they have a snowball effect on their neighbours as well, who start to take bites out of Egypt if they can. It's the alliance with Azerbaijan in that, for them, is the main issue. I'm still surprised Azerbaijan can support so many troops, but still. Poland is alright over here, it seems. Once I've got, like, Egypt under my belt, I should definitely be able to support 20,000. Not 20,000, 200,000. And that's at very least, and that's before I really stabilise all of it. What I think I'd be able to support when it's all stabilised and made states and whatnot is probably a closer number to, say... I don't actually know. Like, this state here, for example, could be... Well, this territory here could be a state if I wanted. But I'm going to give it a bit more, like, time under as a territory and then state it, eventually. And I mean, when I have all of this and Alexandria, my trade is going to improve as well. And the reason for that's pretty simple. You've got all of this here going into Constantinople as well as this. There'll be no competition. Ukraine is pirating this area, which is slightly annoying. I can let Ancona suffer. What about here? Pirates again? Andalusia? And I could easily counter them both, I think, though. The levy? They'll lose a tiny bit of stuff, really, but that's it. A tiny bit of loyalty, and it'll only be, like, very briefly unloyal. See? And we're in December yet again. And why am I playing on a lower speed? I could be playing on a high speed all this time. What am I doing? That took me so long to realise. I feel like an idiot. Dear God, that was a very stupid mistake on my part. So, we could have been just going a bit faster. Anyway, so, in relation to all... Why is... What? Why? Why out that far? If you take, like, exploration or something. No. Why are you out that far? Why? Also, when Sweden is... What's their trust doing right now? Maybe I can improve it. Just, like, a bit more. Oh, yes. Means, yeah, he doesn't even want any of my land anymore. I'm really happy. And the thing is, if I ever actually integrate these two, I'm probably just gonna, like, just start giving all of that land to Sweden and be like, hey, bruh, have a this. I mean, he wants to eat Ukraine, but who doesn't want to eat Ukraine when that's their main expansion route? That could be taken way out of context, and that would be awful. Please do not take that out of context. Like, big time. Anyway, so regimental system, I'm gonna take it. More money, make it easier to embrace all future institutions, support bigger armies, and so on. I'm only a little bit off the taxi. So, these here are all doing alright, it seems. Once I can embrace it, I'm definitely doing so. Because I would really just like all of the benefits of it as well. Like the extra merchant, I'm not sure where I'd put him, but I can probably use him somewhere. Maybe Genoa. Then a weaker hold there than here. This place here isn't making all that much. Actually, that's making considerably more than I expected for a non-like end node. So all of these are used. I could put one in Persia, but I don't own any provinces in that node. I'm not sure what I'd do with the next merchant actually. I might just connect in Genoa because I will eventually have light trade power over there. Oh. That's okay. Zoe isn't bad. I like her. Now, this is going to be 14 years of Queen Regent Zoe Lampinos. It is of utmost importance. That is a permanent increase, so I shall do it for 50 ducats. And, yeah. College and Mint, production efficiency. No real gain or loss there, to be honest. So we should end the episode here. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time where hopefully, Jesus Christ, our income is bloody brilliant, where we can hopefully attack Egypt without any side effects from his allies and hopefully take all the land we want. Either way, thank you for watching and I shall see you next time. Bye for now.